Hannover at the AWD Arena at home against Dusseldorf, and here the Dusseldorf team in green, and they needed all 3 points. They've been throwing everything away that they have won over the last year, coming out of Division 2 back into the top flight for the first time in 15 years and in danger of relegation. The visitors in the green shirts from left to right, and it was Bolli, the first attempt to get that ball between the two sticks for the head coach, Norbert Meyer. He, as a head coach, has never, ever lost both as a player and coach against Hannover. But he saw the home team coming close in the first 9 minutes. That was Rausch, Konstantin Rausch. Not a bad attempt here, and the first strike towards goal for Hannover, and they started to get better and better. The pass here from Diouf. Again, Konstantin Rausch was getting closer and closer. The man who will be leaving for Stuttgart at the end of the season. Well, every couple of minutes there were chances in this game. This is 23 minutes played, and it was a decent run by Bolli into the area. Well, the visitors thought they had a claim for a penalty, but it wasn't given. Here, the no foul from Eggyman. 2 minutes later, 25 minutes played. Christian Weber, the first appearance in the Bundesliga for his club Dusseldorf in this season, with a brilliant delivery. And Lumpy Lamberts, the man who's played in every single league for Dusseldorf and been promoted, got his attempt wide. Well, they were trying, but on 36 minutes, it was the home team who got the opening goal. Diouf. Lovely pass through from Steve Cherundolo, the captain, who's just extended his contract. The American international. And Diouf scored his goal number 12. 5 minutes before the half-time whistle, though, it was Bolli again in a position to score, and it was saved off the line by Giroud. He got the better of Ziele, and Giroud saved off the line. Well, at half-time, it was 1-0 for the home team. This man here is called Campino from the Totenhausen, a huge rock group out of Germany, and he's a huge Dusseldorf supporter. And he saw his team with the red shorts here just in the first minute of the second half coming close. Axel Bellinghausen got the attempt over the crossbar. Well, recently losing all their games, Dusseldorf, they had to find something out of this game, but it was the Reds of Hannover who got a goal in 54 minutes, only to find that one denied. Eggyman inside the area after the header from Jakonan. Allegedly, that was a striker foul, so the goal was disallowed. Dusseldorf let off the hook. A minute after the hour mark, they conceded goal number 2. Didier Jakonan, the man from the Ivory Coast. Big mates with Drogba, and maybe he's been watching recently. Lovely ball through from Sakai, Diouf, Jakonan. That's how you play football. 1, 2, 3, and 2-0 it was. 10 minutes later, they were looking for more. Take a look at that for a lovely delivery from Da Silva Pinto on his very last appearance for Hannover. His contract will not be extended. Could have been goal number 22 in the Bundesliga after over 200 appearances. Well taken. 5 minutes later, Steve Cherundolo, Stindl, and you know who, Didier Jakonan, goal number 7, and the brace, 3-0. It was all going wrong for Dusseldorf, fighting for survival in the Bundesliga. And the team that has played now for the last couple of seasons in the Europa League, Hannover. Not next season, but they were looking like winners here this afternoon. 4 minutes before the end of the game, after the long kick from Ziele, Diouf won that battle. Rausch showed the quality that Stuttgart will be collecting next season. And Jakonan on the far post missed the opportunity to get his hat-trick. Good work from Rausch. Could have been 4-0. And then the final whistle after 90 minutes of frustration for Dusseldorf, and it was all over. They thought, well, they knew that Augsburg had won, but the game in Dortmund apparently was still in play against Hoffenheim, who were also fighting against relegation. And then someone in the crowd said, it's Dortmund who've equalised, 2-2. What? Said Robbie Cruz. Yes, it is. It's 2-2. Is it over? Well, it wasn't quite over with. The crowd thought that they would be remaining in the Bundesliga, but that goal in Dortmund would be disallowed. And the final result was Dortmund 1, Hoffenheim 2, and Dusseldorf were relegated back to Division 2 after 15 years abstinence, back down again.